I used to think the only way to grow your career was simple. New job, new company, new boss, new pay. If I'm stuck, clearly the problem is outside of me, right? Wrong. Because here's the thing nobody told me early enough. Most people don't have a career problem. They have a value problem. And switching jobs without solving that is like changing the packaging without improving the product. It feels exciting for a while, but sooner or later you'll hit the exact same ceiling again. And that ceiling is built by the value that you bring, not by years of experience, not by how nice your boss is, and definitely not by how many hours you work. And today I'm going to show you the real fastest way to grow your career without changing jobs, without starting from scratch, without waiting for luck or some miracle recruiter message to save you. This is how you build unstoppable momentum right where you are. Are you ready? Let's go. Let me ask you something before we start though. Are you stuck because you've run out of opportunities, or are you stuck because you've run out of value to offer in your current role? That's a big question, because if you are solving the same problems in the same way, with the same speed and the same approach, why should your company pay you more? Why should they promote you? Why should a better role magically appear for you? Exactly. If you want to grow your career without changing jobs, you need to learn the real rule of this game. You drive more value, more growth, period. Let me show you how. If you've been following me for a while, you know this by heart already. But if you're new here, this is the equation that changed everything for me and will change the way you look at your career as well, forever. Your career is like a product, and every product has marketing mix. Product, what it delivers, the value. Promotion, how people know about it. Place, where it sells. And price, the final number people are willing to pay for it. And for you, you're the same. Your price, aka your salary, is not random. It's a direct function of the difficulty of the problems you solve, how fast you solve them, how well you work with others, and how effectively you tell that story. Here's the real truth. If you are solving small problems slowly, alone in silence, you've capped your price. But if you want to increase your price, your growth, your opportunities, you work that equation like a lever every single day. That's the game. Solve bigger problems faster with better style and tell that story well. That's how you grow, and that's a simple formula that determines how much you earn over time. Not the effort, not hours, but the value that you can show for it. So here's the multi-million-dollar question. How do you drive more value without changing jobs? You focus on each of these levers that you can pull. Step 1. You can solve harder problems. Most people plateau because they keep solving the same problems over and over again. You become really good at answering emails or updating reports or handling routine tasks, but that's not growth, that's execution. Don't mistake the two. Both are important, but this step is about something else. Growth happens when you intentionally look for more difficult, more ambiguous, more strategic problems. That's where value lies. So next time your boss asks for a report, ask yourself, why does this matter? What decision will this drive? How could this be automated, simplified, or leveled up? That's value thinking. And every time you solve a harder problem, you stretch your skills and your perceived value. So solve problems, reinvest in your growth, and learn how to solve more difficult problems. Step 2. Get faster. Once you are solving harder problems, speed becomes your next multiplier. Learn new tools, automate recurring tasks, standardize templates, batch similar tasks, cut meetings that do not matter. Efficiency is not about doing everything faster, it's about doing the right things with less effort, freeing up your time for even bigger problems. You see how both points work in sync. Automate repetitive tasks, get better at prioritizing and goal setting, and continuously refine your approach to free up time for more challenging problems. Now, before I go to step 3 and 4, let me warn you. If you do all of this, something strange will happen. You'll hit your first real crisis. You'll realize you've solved everything in your direct control. You've automated what you could automate. You've improved speed and execution. And now, the next level of problems require other people. It requires collaboration, it requires influence. This is the tipping point. This is where most people either leap to a new level or stay stuck forever, because they refuse to leave their comfort zone of just doing the work themselves. If you want to keep growing, your learning shifts from technical to leadership, from solo execution to partnership, from managing tasks to managing influence. And that's the real accelerator, and that's your step 3. Create your style. Real growth requires other people, collaborating, communicating, leading, influencing. Learn how to communicate better, learn to listen better, to lead meetings, handle conflicts, and simplify complex things. Finally, learn that people don't care unless you promote yourself. That's step 4. So promote your results. Nobody will care about your results if they don't know about them. So document your wins. Write down the problems you solved, the actions that you took, and the results that you achieved. Share it humbly but visibly. Report to your manager. Give updates, highlights. Manage up without being annoying. Strategic visibility is a skill, and the people who master it always grow faster. So build it inside and outside of the office. Everything else is your mental strength. This is the loop every high performer lives in. You solve harder problems, you get faster and more effective, you collaborate better and lead more, and showcase your impact. Then you get paid more, you reinvest in new skills, new relationships, new tools, and you start the loop all over again. This is compounding career value. This is how people double, triple, 10 times their careers, without job hopping every 12 months, without relying on luck, without burning out. It's intentional, it's methodical, and it works. And if you want step-by-step framework and toolkit, click on the link in the description of this video. You'll receive day-by-day guide to grow your career almost instantly. I guarantee if you follow it, everyone will notice the value that you bring. So let me leave you with this final thought. The fastest way to grow your career is not out there. It's not in some magical new job. It's right here, in how you show up, in how you solve problems, in how you lead, in how you communicate, and in how you keep compounding that value every single day. You don't need a new job to change your life. You need new habits, new focus, new intention. Master that, and growth will follow, always. I'll see you in the next video.